A 9th age battle between Higborne elves and Sylvan elves. The Sylvan elves are back to using the rushing army, no shooting. The Higborne elves did not want to repeat the game against the shooting army. Now, the Sylvan elves won the roll-off and did not choose side. That means they could choose to deploy first, and they dropped everything here. It's a dawn assault. No one chooses to ambush a single unit. The Sylvan elves are going for the first turn, and will be getting that. But how will the Higborne elves counter? They have a building on one side, 2 forests in the middle, including the Sylvan elf forest. There's a forest on the other flank as well, and there will be dropped a forest from the Shapeshifter, if he remembers it for the first time.
Are you sure? Didn't you change the build?
I changed the build. He doesn't have sacred seeds anymore. That was terrible. The Sylvan elves behind the forest peer through an elven army which deploys in the center. The player says he wants to keep flexibility and not be caught in a corner. So that's his reasoning. Vanguards. The Shapeshifter sees a way through between the Sea Guards and Swordmasters, and these see a way on the flank. That's what the game is about. The Sylvan elves try to outmaneuver the defensive position of the Higborne elves. Ta-da! The Sylvan elf forgot to deploy the Dragon Mage. He's also on the battle. We just placed him on the center right back here, just for a neutral position, not to anybody's advantage. And he has Summer's Growth, Stone Skin, the hereditary spell, Mistwalker, and Healing Waters. The enemy has Divination. The Higborne elves have Divination with the 2d6, 3d6 missile, Scrying.
Stars Align, hereditary.
The Stars Align and hereditary. The Briar Maidens have the missile, the rocky missile, and Truth of Time. The Sylvan elves made a mistake by placing this unit of forest rangers within line of sight of the swordmasters, so the wood elf Briar Maidens were forced to cast Truth of Time on the swordmasters. It went off, and they have a 12 range to reach the forest rangers. Shooting did absolutely nothing except the longbow of the Shapeshifter shooting a wound of the eagle. That's it. Higborne elves turn 1. Oh, oh, oh. The forest rangers lost against Lothern Sea Guards being charged by spearmen. It was not above average rolling either. They have a distracting banner, and the forest guard's banner is only distracting on a charge. So they lost and fled. The Sea Guards didn't even care to pursue them. On the other flank here, the Dragon Princes ran through the forest, losing 2 to dangerous terrain, killing all the wild huntsmen, but the huntsmen killed 1 in return. That was as expected, pretty much. The huntsmen were a bit too close within charge range, so they gave a free charge. But still, the pressure is up on the Higborne elves. The pressure is still on. I mean, the Sylvan elves have just gotten a few drawbacks to their strategy. Now it's their turn too. The Shapeshifter also lost 2 wounds. He has all his fire drawn onto him. The Sylvan elves backed off the offensive this turn. They eschewed a chance to charge the Sky Sloop with the kestrels. Just a stupid decision and nothing else. They shot 1 wound off it instead. And here they rearrange. After the defeat of the Forest Rangers, they chaff with a unit of Heath Riders, flanking with the Wild Huntsman. The dragon burns off Flaming Breath, just killing one Lord Sea Guard with it. The archers over here on the kestrels and the heath riders shoot down 2 dragon princes. And the shapeshifter returns from the enemy base. No spells got off, not a single spell. That makes it the Higborne elf turn 2, and a lucky turn 2 it is. They still have a good initiative. The shapeshifter was shot down by the sea guards. He died losing his last wound because the Sylvan elves didn't get off any spells or any attributes the last turn. He only had 1 wound left. So this is how it looks. The eagle had to chaff because 2 wild huntsmen were shot down by the flame phoenix, and they got a pass through to the Lord and Sea Guards. They would have had a flank. Not the best idea. So the eagle came in to chaff. And now it'll be turn 4 for the Sylvan elves. The spearmen are fleeing after panicking from the shapeshifter dying. Now we said the wrong turn. This is into round 3 for the Sylvan elves. They rallied the forest rangers and moved about with everything. Few charges. The kestrels are just surrounding. The heath riders are chaffing the swordmasters. The dragon charged into the sea guards alone. No stand and shoot. And the other heath riders charged the eagle. They might well lose the combat there, but... Now the magic phase. Sylvan elves got the 2 worst magic phases dice-wise, the 2 last phases. Now they get 5 magic dice and 9 veil tokens. That's 12 total. Very good. The swordmasters charge the heath riders and kill them and reform. The spearmen here actually managed a 15 charge to kill the fleeing kestrels as they fled from the charge. The sky sloops did 2 wounds to the kestrel knights on the other side of the battle. And the Queen's Companion in a challenge actually killed the dragon. Having 1 wound left itself. And the eagle stood against the heath riders here with 1 wound remaining. The Sylvan elves forfeit the battle. After losing the dragon, they don't have many options left. So here we have the Higborne elf units removed from the table, but they won the battle.